So guys, now that Snap form is also out, I'll be filling that form live, plus some important information on Snap, right? So let's go through the process immediately. I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, so this is what you will get right in the beginning. So if you see this properly, so say, I'll just, this is what normally people do, right? Snap 2023, this is what you'll get. So the website is snaptest.org. Click on that. Right, you'll come across something like this. On top right hand side corner, you can see apply now and existing user. Before that, as I always say, please go through all this information. This merit list will be followed based on these: personal interaction, group exercise, snapka score. The weightage is only 50%, but yes, you need to score good in all the institutes. So I don't want to talk much on this right now. I'll talk about the top 5, 6 colleges, their cutoffs, and when you are supposed to apply, during this form filling process. Now I clicked on apply now, right? So I mean, if sometime back it was not opening, right? So now then it goes to see Snap 2023 ISH Infosys. So I think Infosys is managing it. Nothing to worry about for you guys. Now the first thing is you have to click on register here. All those people who normally register, the first link should be registration, but no, they're directly written Snap ID password. I don't have ID password, so you have to click on register. When you click on registered, it see it will clearly tell you what are the prerequisites. So guys, please now go through this properly so that you don't commit any mistake here. आप ये पूरा पढ़ लो. Foreign national, ये सब आपको पढ़ना पड़ेगा. Now important points which I want to mention here is on the right hand side, it clearly says you should be ready with the soft copy of your passport size photograph, which means all those people who already have that cat ka photograph can be directly used here. Okay. Then there are few instructions which you can see here, right? Registration instruction and everything is here. Go through that. Now the point I want to make here is, and it's all written here, and अगर आपको वो रिस्क नहीं लेना, आप अभी ये वीडियो में देख लो, ठीक है? As soon as you register, there is an email and SMS. You'll get ID and password, and then immediately it will ask you to change your password also. And in password, there is no special character like which we put in a hash and at the rate. No, it is not allowed. It's only alphanumeric. Special characters nahi chalega. So this I'm telling you well in advance. So make sure you don't put any special character. And if you put special character, it will say ki not allowed. Moral of the story is the same thing. Okay. Per test. So Snap you can give 3 times. Per test the cost is 2250 rupees. Hope this is crystal clear, right? And then yes, please, rest of the information, go through it. All reservation and what all documents will be required. So please go through this, right? And you have to click on this. You have to agree and then continue. So when you click on continue, this is where it will take you to a different page. Now, which is there, and now there you have to write down all your information. Now, please, Snap registration is different compared to CAT and NMET registration. So focus on this. Your name exactly as per 10th ka mark sheet. Please don't commit any mistake here. Your date of birth as per 10th ka mark sheet. Your mobile number, your email ID should be perfect. And you have to retype your email ID. It cannot be copy pasted. So you have to retype. Then category. Yes, there is no OBC category. है ही नहीं ओबीसी का category, right? So there are only 4 categories here plus Kashmiri migrants. But when you are putting things under category, make sure all your documents are there. Next, are you an NRI candidate? So obviously you can write on your own now. Very important. So that is why listening to this live thing is important. See, automatically they've clicked on 3. Huh? मुझे नहीं देना तीनों यार, मेरी मर्जी है. Right, so that is my choice now. So, but they, automatically it will come on 3. If you don't look at this, could be trouble. Point 1. Point 2, you have to select now which test you have to give. What decision abhi lena padega, right? So secondly, a lot of times students have asked us, अरे सर आप बताओ ना कौन सा इजी होगा कौन सा डिफिकल्ट होगा हम किस में दें. Few points, nobody knows that. If anybody tells you अरे लास्ट ईयर फर्स्ट वाला इजी आया था तुम वो दे दो, सेकंड वाला डिफिकल्ट आया था, guys this time it can change. So it is difficult for us to comment. In fact, for that matter, anybody. See, I'll tell you what. I can comment, and you will forget 3 months down the line. But that's wrong. That is why I'm saying uh, nobody can predict this. Preferably, I will definitely say, जिसको एक ही बार देना है वो डेफिनेटली 17 सितंबर दो. राइट, वेरी हाई चांसेस कि 10 सितंबर के पेपर का पता चल जाएगा. But again, there is no normalization process. I will again say the same thing when I'm talking about the paper pattern and everything. There's no normalization process, which means जो पेपर में जो marks आए वो consider होगा. You cannot go and say my paper was, the difficulty level was more and someone else's paper difficulty level was less. No, nothing doing. They've clearly mentioned no normalization process. लिखा हुआ है इसके अंदर. ठीक है. My preference, if you have money, give all 3 attempts. Now the biggest point is आपको इधर ही अभी ये टाइम पे सेलेक्ट करना है कि आपको कौन सा टेस्ट देना है. इट्स नॉट दैट 3 months डाउन द लाइन यू कैन सेलेक्ट. तो आज सेलेक्ट करना है. यू हैव टू डिसाइड राइट नाउ. माय प्रेफरेंस, जो लोग एक टेस्ट देना चाहते हैं 17 सेलेक्ट करो. जो लोग दो टेस्ट देना चाहते हैं 22 सेलेक्ट करो. सो दैट एटलीस्ट यू नो व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन. राइट, वंस यू नो what happens on the 10th December ka test, right? So I think I clicked on, let's say, one. Now, important, per test, the cost is 2250. So be prepared for that. That's important. Be prepared for that. Okay. हाँ, अब ये देखो. Now, why also it is important to fill it as soon as possible. ध्यान से देखो. When I click on only one, देखो ये उड़ गया automatically. उड़ गया. This you can see, right? Now, obviously, I'm not going to go for all this. Why should I waste my money? Here we go. So let's say I pick Mumbai. So this you will have to do. Mumbai. So this is Mumbai, Maharashtra. It will automatically show me whether it is available or not. Snap test 2. Let's say I pick Anand, Gujarat. Now it is showing me whether it is available or not, which means the seats are available right now. This could be a trick thing also, guys. Sometimes it might show not available. So that means you have to automatically select another city. So right now it is showing available. More you delay, the seats might not be available at a lot of places. Right? So be prepared for this little thing. Let's say I choose Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. It is right now showing me available. So since it's the early days, it will show available, but I guarantee 15-20 days down the line, it might happen that it doesn't show available. Hope this is crystal clear. So जितना जल्दी भरोगे उतना अच्छा है. And you have to upload your photograph. ये सब आपको क्लिक करना पड़ेगा. Then it will send an OTP. आप OTP वगैरह भर दो. And then it will ask you to change the password. Preferably change the password and then go for the next step. So you click on this. So I've already done this process, guys, right? So now I will go to, once you get your Snap ID and password, again, I'm mentioning, please change the password for sure. आप एक बार password change कर दोगे, then use that ID password for the next process. Now the biggest point, just here. Okay. So I'll stop the sharing here, guys. Now that you have done the initial registration, you have to go back to this thing. So I'm sharing my screen again, guys. See, here we go. Let's say. So you go to the same website again, snaptest.org. Now you click on apply new, you click on existing user, it's going to go to the same website. So there's nothing like that. Now you have to put your ID and you have to put your password and you have to put the captcha here. Right? I hope this is clear. So this is something which I've already done. So I'll show that to you now. There we go. Just yeah. Okay. Just a second. Yeah, guys, here we go. Yes, so something I've already done. So I'm signing in again now. Yes, so now this will show you the, uh, so this, obviously this is, I already done all these things now. Now, see, the point is they are not asking for your education details. They are not asking for your work experience. कुछ नहीं पूछ रहे हैं. आपका just basic details, and immediately they are asking for you to make payment. Right? So देखो यहाँ पे देखो. So there is my form, my mail, summary, all these things. Preferably, definitely make sure that you change your password. Right? So ये देखो अभी. Here you can delist again, which means in previous one I'd selected all three tests. See the amount it was showing me, 6750. You can delist again. So again, now I have to make payment of only 2250 rupees, guys. Now remember, why this is going to be a little long video is you are making payment beforehand, and then rest of the registration process will start. Hope this is crystal clear. You click on this, click here to pay. So I'm doing this payment right now. This I'm doing live, I'm telling you. So you click payment. Yes. So see, this is what it shows. Yes, it once again shows the same thing. Click here to continue. I have no idea why there is something on this. Now I'll go on payment gateway. Right. So now it is going on the payment gateway. So this is how it looks like. So I'm happy that this is going live, right? Because this is it's usually doesn't happen this way, right? Yeah, it is going on the payment gateway. So here you make payment and then move forward. So what I'll do is, guys, yes. So I'm stopping my sharing here and resume in a while. Now that I've made the payment, I'll show you how what's the next step, guys. So here we go. Fine. So now immediately after the payment, it comes to this page. Click here to continue. Yes. Now it is asking me to fill all other information, guys. Right. So please look at this properly. Now I'm going to fill this faster. All this is okay. So gender, right? मुझे fast जो करना वो मैं आपको बता दूंगा. Number, email ID, type and everything. So category वगैरह already मैंने choose किया हुआ. Nationality. So things which I've already chosen. Yes. Now it is asking me work experience. So whatever work experience you have, right? You'll have to write this down. Full time. Oh, now it is not asking for your work experience in, which company and that company. No, it is just asking you work experience in months is on 31st May 2024. That's it. This is what it is asking. 31st May 2024. Preferably, guys, please पहले से select करके रख लो. See, for everything, I'm going to put some random numbers. For me, it doesn't matter. ठीक है? Educational details, right? So, अच्छा. And ये clearly लिखा हुआ है यहाँ पे. So go through this beforehand, guys. CGPA conversion to percentage of marks to be based on procedure is certified respective board university. If there is no scheme, CGPA into equivalent marks, dividing CGPA by maximum possible CGPA. That is like percentage. So let's say if you've got a CGPA of 8 out of 10, it becomes 80%. And but if a different methodology is prescribed by the university, please do use that. So there are few universities which prescribe behind the mark sheet that, this is how you convert CGPA to percentage. Please use that. Now, why I'm telling you this in this live video, please do this calculation and everything beforehand and then sit with all documents, right? So I'm just randomly and acha. Another point, no best of the 4, best of the 5 nahi. CAT के जैसे ही है, all subjects are to be taken into consideration. Best of 4, 5 कुछ नहीं होता यहाँ पे. I hope you remember this, right? So I'm just going to randomly put something, right? So here we go. Higher education. Let's say I already put master's degree, UG degree, whatever I got. Let's say 65. Guys, I'm putting some random thing. You guys make sure you put things properly. Undergraduate. Let us say I write down this. It is showing me page loading. So this is going to happen in this manner, guys. So right now I'll stop the sharing process here. Here we go, guys. I'm sharing the screen once again. Now see this now properly, guys. This I think is important for you to understand. So we have already discussed education marks, whatever degree you have done. So write down all those degrees and all university names. So this is easy. What is important for you to understand here is select the program you are applying to. Trust me, the money which I paid is so that I can make you understand this now. जितने आप क्लिक करोगे उतना ₹1000 है, right? Which means it's not that SIBM Pune as a whole is ₹1000. No, SIBM Pune one click, and then there is separate program in SIBM Pune on innovation and entrepreneurship. Second click, this is ₹2000. ₹1000 for each program. I hope you understand this now. Then SCM HRD is different. SCM HRD business analytics is different. And they've written that the candidate should ensure completion of 24 months age on 35 to apply for business analytics program, which means business analytics का program आप तभी apply कर सकते हो जब आपको minimum 24 months का experience है. So I am writing I agree. How does it matter? Infrastructure. So there are separate conditions for a few programs. Right? You should be graduate in engineering degree only. इतना marks आना ही चाहिए. So go through this properly. Yeah? So for everything, I'm just going to say yes. For you people, it is very specific. Yeah? Now, so why we are making this video? So that this is where you have to select which college you want to choose. Right? Which means, या बाद में नहीं करना, ये अभी करना है. So, I would like to talk on this in detail right now. Right? Which colleges you should select. See, right? So here we go, guys. I'm right in the middle of form filling. I'm telling you which colleges you should select. So I'm sharing the screen once again, guys, with my PPT now. See this PPT now. Now, all other information I'll talk later. These are the top colleges I want to talk about. So ये top colleges आपको यहाँ पे दिख रहे होंगे, ठीक है? ये देख लीजिए. There we go. Yeah. SIBM Pune. So I'm talking about the fees, the package, the cutoff marks right now. Because this is where you have to fill, you have to tick mark on which college you want to apply. Which means if you don't tick mark, at least on the top 4 colleges of Symbiosis, it's over. Top 4 colleges. Yes, good point is, top 4 के बाद के colleges हो ना, इनका form आपको बाद में भी अलग से मिल सकता है. Right? So understand this process right now, guys. SIBM Pune is the top college. The fees is around 24-25 lakh rupees. So it's written here. So just hold on. I'll just show this to you properly. Okay. Rest of the information is easy. This is what I want to talk about. 25 lakh rupees ka fees, 23 lakh rupees ka average placement. I think you should definitely apply. Right? So 4 top colleges: SIBM Pune, SCM HRD, SIIB, and SIBM Bangalore. These are top 4 colleges. The average placement, the 2 years ka total fees, and the cutoff marks are already written here. I think everybody should apply for these 4 colleges for sure. अब प्रॉब्लम इसमें क्या है, SIBM पुणे में 2 अलग अलग प्रोग्राम है. For each program, the cost is ₹1000. So overall, if you see, the cost itself is going to be around ₹6000, ₹7000 only in 4 colleges. Because here it's not about per college ₹1000. No, per program. So if in one college there are 3 different programs, there is ₹3000 ka cost for that. One college ka 3 programs. So you have to understand this thing properly. Now, after doing this, guys, ये आप करोगे, प्लेसमेंट वगैरह दिखावा. SI DTM is also doing nice now. बट आई थिंक बिलो द टॉप 3 और 4 कॉलेजेस में प्रिफर नहीं करता हूँ बच्चे, क्योंकि उससे अच्छा तो बॉम्बे में, पुणे में आपको बहुत सारे और कॉलेजेस मिल जाएंगे with much less fees. So I'm very specific. It's not that आप सिम्बी के 15 colleges है सब में अप्लाई करो, because there are colleges जिनका average placement is hardly 8 lakh or 7 lakh rupees. So you can easily get much better colleges compared to that, but then choice is yours. It depends on how much money you have got. We recommend definitely 3 colleges: SIBM Pune, SCM HRD, SIIB. उसका जो भी प्रोग्राम होता है आप सेलेक्ट कीजिए ना, SIBM बेंगलोर, उसके नीचे इट इज योर चॉइस, राइट? Right? And then, yes, after SIBM Bangalore and SIDTM, see the cutoff out of 60, see how it goes down. Trust me, there are people who SIBM, if you leave the top 5, 6 colleges, there are people who have got calls even 28 marks, 25 marks. But कौन से colleges? The lower grade colleges of symbiosis, right? So this thing you are supposed to understand. Right? So remember this thing now, understand it properly. But let's go back to the form filling process once again. Yes, here we go. So this is where you have to do your selection process. ये देखो, ये सब यहाँ पे दिखाएगा. SIMS SIMS is 90% quota for आर्मी बैकग्राउंड पीपल, वो अलग से लिखा हुआ आपको मिल जाएगा, आप वो देख लेना. तो जितना आप सेलेक्ट करोगे उतना आपका पैसा बढ़ते जाएगा. यस, सो सी आई कीप सेलेक्टिंग समथिंग, इट कीप शोइंग मी सम इंफॉर्मेशन that if you want to get into operations management, SIOM, you need to be from an engineering background, right? Let me click on SCIT also. Yeah, so let's see, SIBM. So see, why I'm talking more on this is, see, SIBM Bengaluru, there is business analytics. And then let me see, where is another SIBM Bangalore? No, neither. This is it. No. SIBM Bangalore. Yeah. Normal SIBM Bangalore. And then SIBM Bangalore Business Analytics are 2 different courses. ठीक है. तो अब आपको इसमें किस पे क्लिक करना है, आप देखिए क्लियरली रिटर्न, बिकॉज आई क्लिक्ड ऑन SIMS है. ये ध्यान से देखो, SIMS विच कैटेगरी यू आर फ्रॉम. Open defense, defense special, open industry sponsored, which means, see, because 90% of the seats are reserved for people from defense background, it is asking this question to me, कि आप कौन से बैकग्राउंड से अप्लाई कर रहे हो, right? Yeah. So MBA data analytics in SCIT, have you studied mathematics as a subject? तो ये आपको लिखना पड़ेगा. So lot of these things they will ask, और उसमें भी मैथमेटिक्स का स्कोर आपको लिखना पड़ेगा. So all those things you will have to separately fill, right? I don't know why it is showing me all step 3 options when I don't want to make payment here. So let me save and continue. Please select SIMS category values or what. अच्छा, एक और चीज, selecting minimum 1 college is compulsory here. वो आपको करना ही पड़ेगा. You cannot do it like this कि नहीं सर वो मैं बाद में देखता हूँ. No, that is not possible. You will have to select one of the college for sure. Aggregate percentage, UG degree percentage. Let's say let me put it on 80 here. Doesn't matter. I put 80. Yeah. So now what I'll do is I'm going to deselect everything else here because it doesn't matter to me. आप लोग सोच के सेलेक्ट करना गाइस. Here we go. So मैंने सब उड़ा दिया. ठीक है. So address post correspondence वगैरह सब टाइम पास है. I have no idea why it is showing me all the tests when I take payment for only one test, which means आप अगर इनिशियली एक एक का पेमेंट किया 2250, एंड इफ यू देन आफ्टर 2 hours इफ यू थिंक कि नहीं नहीं चलो और 2 दे देते हैं, you have the chance of selecting other 2 tests here also, guys. That's the basic meaning, right? City 1, City 2, City 3 preference. But if so I don't have an option here, I have to go through this file is. Let me click on 7, continue here. I hope things go well. Okay. Okay. Oh, so good. Primary email ID and alternate email ID should not be same. So I have to change primary and alternate email ID. So that means I have to retype my alternate email ID. So let me write down something here. Okay, here we go. I hope there's no other issue here. I don't think primary and retype alternate email do not match. What does that mean? Okay. So good that alternate email. Acha, read. Okay, okay. So this. Okay, guys. Primary email ID you have already written somewhere. Alternate email ID is different. So see, even at my level, I'm making a small mistake, but that is because I'm more interested in showing you what is to be done. Now I hope there is so these are small little things which will happen, but it's not a big deal, guys. You can go through it. Let me, so here, what I'll do is I yeah, so let me finish this process, guys. So see, once you are done with that process, ये फिर से मुझसे पैसे मांग रहा है क्यों? क्योंकि I made payment only for one test, हाँ? So this is ये सब पैसे कमाने का काम है, I can't help it. So now I did not want test 2 and test 3, but automatically it did click on test 2, test 3. Plus I had selected a few colleges. So when it is asking for payment, guys, ये ध्यान से देखो, ये फिर से 5500 मांग रहा है. I will deselect this, and here again you can select and deselect colleges, but एक college तो आपको रखना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे as of now. समझो मैंने ये रखा. So no payment to be made. Let me see if I आपको कोई तो एक कॉलेज रखना पड़ेगा. So if I don't keep any college, what will happen? Let us see. Total amount to be paid is 0. That's it. Please select at least one institute for transaction. It is clearly telling me कि एक institute तो आपको रखना ही पड़ेगा. So let me select this institute. Click here to pay. And I think after making this payment, which I'm not going to, after making this payment, the process is over because you've already filled your academic details and work experience details here. The best part I liked with this form filling was they did not ask for, which organization and how many months and what kind of work, because that is something which you can ask once I get a call. It's just everything is dependent on the call, na? So पहले क्यों ये information भरवा रहे हो, right? Where is CAT and so many other exams ask for all this information right in the beginning, which is horrible, right? So guys, I think this is it. Point number 1. Now next here, I'm going to share my screen as far as my PPT is concerned. Okay, I think this is it. Yes, here we go. So I'll only talk about the important information here, guys. Only the important information. Okay. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, now point 1, you can appear for all the 3 attempts, and the best of the 3 attempts will automatically be considered. 1, and there is no normalization process. All dates are mentioned here. Please don't wait for the last date to fill the form. Fill it as soon as possible. The documents which are required is ये देख लो, see, now ID proof अभी नहीं चाहिए पर बाद में चाहिएगा, but your passport size colored photo definitely चाहिए. They haven't written what format, just like cat, उन्होंने ऐसा कुछ लिखा नहीं है, तो आप जिस फॉर्मेट में लेना आप वो ले लो, ठीक है. Test structure, it is fixed. 15 marks for English, 25 marks for logic and quant DI and data sufficiency, 20 marks, 60 marks ka paper, 60 questions. Negative marking is 1/4, which is 0.25, and cutoff I've already shown you. Cost per attempt means there are 3 attempts. The cost is 2250, guys. And per program, it is 1,000 rupees. We have already discussed this. These are the top colleges I've already discussed. Please go through these colleges ka thing again. Okay. I've already discussed this. Approximate cutoff for the top SIBM is 42 marks. SCM HRD, it comes down to 38, 39 marks. So this is it from my side, guys. I hope this will be helpful. Thank you. Bye-bye.